guys, this is Kay and this is Queen Queer. On today's episode about your fave, the Leon. Friend, how are you?
I'm good, really good. Still messy, petty, extra, but mentally in a good space. We've been through a lot as a country.
This year especially.
And I think not getting lost in the whole craziness of everything, I think that's important. So I'm balanced mentally. There's a lot of goals and dreams that have been placed on hold for now, pending. But other than that, I'm really good.
That's good to hear. Oh, we.
Yeah.
Me, well. People say I'm glowing.
You are.
That glow shall not be explained why. But yeah, it's been a tricky year for everybody. I mean, everybody had plans, everybody had goals they wanted to achieve this year, and things just was kind of put on hold for everybody. I mean, in the midst of it all, I still managed to launch the birthday t-shirt.
Yes.
Which is available. You guys know where to hit me up for that.
Right.
Yeah, you know where you know where to hit me up for that. For those shirts. So the reason why I have Leon back here and
your
me
certificate, your congratulations.
Girl, my academics. The girl is book smart.
Leonard.
Yo, the girl is book smart, but yeah, it's been tricky. It's been tricky.
Good.
I mean, when lockdown hit us, yes, Ibra, especially in my field, that's when we all had to show up real quick. I'm sure for every company, every agency that was doing digital marketing and is working for companies that have online shops.
Yeah.
This lockdown really showed who can survive and live and make it and make those sales. So I'm fortunate for that, because basically when everybody closed down, I still went to work like 9 to 5, 8 to 5 as normal. So that aspect for me, lockdown, in this town of ours, lockdown or not,
girl,
it is the same.
I'm happy that we're on the level that we are at currently, and that some of the restrictions have been eased now. I am still nervous, anxious, because people are whiling, they're acting like the pandemic is just gone. Né? But lockdown was very reflective, and the isolation 24/7, I feel like that's for people who can afford to do that.
Yes.
Né? There were SASSA grants that I had to go queue for my granny, public transportation, going to the stores for groceries. There's no bulk buying. So isolation was for people who could do that, but here life went on.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
And I saw lockdown as the world going into some sort of cocoon, and then now we are butterflies. Gay reference again, but anyway. It's like coming out of it with at least some sort of heightened sense of self.
Sure.
Yeah? So it's whether it's a skill that you've learned,
that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. That if during this lockdown you didn't self-improve or do something to better your life or your position, you really flopped. You flopped yourself. You have nobody else to blame after this.
But it's not set in stone. You can still work on it and whatever. Never measure yourself against anyone.
But also don't relax.
Don't chill too much.
Don't relax. That is my key. Don't relax. I know it's everybody has their own lane.
Yeah. And
everybody's race is different.
Yeah.
But also within yourself, within that lane, you need to continue and keep pushing. Don't be like, okay, it's lockdown. Then you relax. It's one of those other things.
And what? Clapping it, guys. I love my people, but there was no lockdown.
There was no lockdown. But that's the thing with Kafinet, lockdown or not, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It really is the same thing.
You could see, okay, every store, everyone's about the distancing and sanitizing and whatnot, but like I said, if you could afford to self-isolate, whatever you needed to do, right? Cool. But it's for people who could I feel people who could afford to do that. But for the rest of my town, I'm sure like South Africa, life had to go on.
It should. I mean, we cannot all be in one place. And the thing is, the levels are not the same.
Yeah.
Because there's the rich that can afford to do that, and then there's the middle class who somewhat can but somewhat cannot, and then there's the poor.
Yeah.
Where there is no way you can be like, okay, no, today I'm just gonna sit and not go look for a plan for food, you know. And it's sad that the pandemic really exposed us as a country. It really did. It
took that.
It elevated all the problems.
Yep.
Elevated all the promises that all the government and political parties were promising everybody. It showed those things are non-existent, because had they done that, sanitation, housing, employment, we wouldn't have been stuck the way we are stuck and in the debt that we are in now. Yeah, but the reason why I brought you here, my friend, was because Queen Queer is turning 1. September is Queen Queer's birthday month. So as you can see, today
live stream like a party.
Today we are drinking. You guys never see me drink anything.
They always see me drink. Girl. Congratulations! Not just because you're my friend and this is you, it's your baby, né? But the thing of taking up space and creating like the last time we spoke about homophobia, né? It's sad, like in this town, wherever it still exists, né? But it's you might think it's small, but the growth and reach, né? Even if it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know how many people that see it now. Eventually, it's gonna be much bigger.
Yeah.
So I say don't ever tire of what you're doing, creating content, speaking to people, whatever it is. It's needed.
I won't lie. Sometimes I'm just like, what am I doing this for?
Yeah.
Honestly, over this past year, I've had a lot of that question. Like, it's you know, it's hard to sometimes it's hard. Yes, we are all in our different lanes, but sometimes it's hard to see other people, you know, have that reach with people. You know, those 1,000 views.
Yeah.
That, you know, those people sharing all their stuff, and then you're thinking, am I supposed to create that type of content, or do I stick to what I know is necessary?
Twerking.
It's I see. It's like I know what's necessary, what needs to be done. Do I continue to push this, or do I just be like, okay, no, it's fine. It is what it is. I'm not getting where I want, and then I think of why I started in the first place, and then I'm just like, you know what? Plus, for those people who actually watch the episodes weekly. And every time I post a video, you guys are the ones that, you know, that keep me pushing. Okay, let me do this for these people, because they take their time and they data. You know, data is expensive in this country, and they actually watch the episodes. So this is just like a reflective episode about Queen Queer's year. Because basically when I started this thing, I just was like, I was thinking easy fame, quick fame, and then I was quick to realize, no, nah sis, this thing you work for it. You know, I thought I was like, I'm gonna be popping real quick.
But also it's like relevant topics and conversation I was joking about twerking and whatever, not to bash people who do that, but in a sea of people doing a whole lot, yeah, it's nice that you are able to have consistent, relevant topics and discussions. So even if that is just what's keeping you going, moving, the fact that people are going to engage with you on a level that's not superficial, then that's fine regardless of the views. But still, congrats.
Thanks, friend. Like, yeah, it's and also the aspect of basically doing it alone. Yeah, obviously you come in, we share our views and thoughts, but when it comes to the nitty-gritties, like especially from the financial side, it's kind of hectic, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, there's a saying in my language, in Tswana, where it says letsogo le fana ke letsogo le amohelang, meaning a hand that gives is a hand that receives. You know, so that's always been my key thing. You know, because I meet a lot of people that always like say, Keke, you think you are better than us, you know, and I'm just like, man, do you know how much effort I put in to the things that I put in for me and for you?
So what?
Hey man,
step your pussy up and then we'll talk.
Oh.
I joke.
But yeah, man, it's those type of things, you know, especially during this lockdown, that, you know, one gets to think about how you decipher those things, and you know how you just continue to push on. But yeah, overall, Queen Queer, I mean, my brainchild has come to life.
You've arrived.
My brainchild has come to life, and I'm fully content with the content that I put out. You know, there's never an episode where I'm just like, yo,
So also, if you live in your truth and you're being honest, there's no regret in that. So maybe that's why you don't feel bad about whatever you're putting out, because you know it's coming from a sincere place. So
definitely. Yes. So yes, friend, to Queen Queer, many more in the eyes.
It's so good.
In the eyes. So yeah, I mean, this is just like a reflective episode. I just wanted to do a birthday.
Yeah.
A birthday and a reflective episode with the Leon Raymond.